Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Uh-oh. We forgot something. You can tell it's the morning, because I forgot to update my video camera. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. My name is SportyFC. It's nice to see you all. We have an interesting day of action, because I think we're going to have 4 different streams today. And it's going to be 4 separate matches. They're all really fun. All going to be exciting. We'll take a look at our schedule here really quickly. As here we go again, we have 4 matches today. We're gonna start off with an EU match, the Boomer Boys versus Interstellar Gaming and Juice. After that, we'll have 3 North American matches at different times to each other. Again, we're gonna have like 4 different streams today because all these matches are kind of far apart from each other. But our next match after this, which will be a while after this, actually, will be Unknown Esports 175 Black, and we'll move to Swordfish Bebop Striker Nebula, and it will end with Team Gambit Knights of Chaos Strikers Gold. As hello in the chat there, Diago Cole. By the way, thank you for the follow, Diago Cole. Welcome to Diago Cole. There you go, Diago Cole. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Diago Cole, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Thank you, it means so much. And hopefully your day is going well. My day is definitely going well. As our first match, again, it is an EU match. The Boomer Boys taking on ISG Juice. And spell the names right. Here we go again. Diago Cole, is that not correct? Please tell me that Diago Cole is correct. If not, please tell me how to pronounce it. I would love to pronounce it correctly. As again, our first match will be this one, Boomer Boys ISG Juice. Boomer Boys, a team that we have actually met to see earlier in the season. Accolade Vigilant Esports Radiant. Although, unfortunately, that match did end in a forfeit before it could ever be streamed, so we never got to see it, but... Oh, Diago Cole. Diago Cole, got it. There you go. Not Diago Cole. There's my American showing. Diago Cole, got it. There you go. Thank you for correcting me. Diogeko? Diogeko? Oh, the L's just added. Oh, okay. Diogeko. There you go, Diogeko. Is that correct? I'm spending a lot of time trying to make sure I can pronounce your name right there. Hopefully it's correct. Diogeko? It's probably my American accent. Hindering my ability to pronounce this. Enko also following. Thank you, Enko. Look at if I can pronounce that name. And Saiso Speedy as well with the follow. Thank you for the follows. Means a lot. Thank you. There we go. There's the notification. Don't worry, Diogeko is not even playing. Or you mean Enko. Enko's not even playing. Oh no, Diogeko, yeah. Oh my goodness, we have another follow. Oh, it's Morris Sky. Morris Sky, thank you, Morris Sky. Right, it's Morris Sky, right? Not Morris Sky? I believe it's Morris Sky, right? I should have asked you. I should have asked how to pronounce names. I do apologize. Again, let me know if I'm pronouncing names incorrectly, by the way. I will definitely make those corrections. As again, we have our match coming up here. Again, it's Boomer Boys, ISG Juice. A best of 5 here in the AGL. As actually, we forgot to actually add the AGL logo. Very quickly do that. There we go. As again, we'll get into this match very soon. Again, both these teams at interesting points in their season. You're really at the point where you know you could be successful. You still have a lot of beliefs you could be successful. Again, we're just going to... For both these teams, again, they're so early on in the season. For Boomer Boys, they've only played 1 match this season. Again, they didn't play their Week 1 match. We were supposed to play their Week 2 match until it got forfeited. So they are currently 1-0. ISG Juice, though, their season's been interesting as well. Last week, they lost in a sweep. Sorry, they won in a sweep over Team Evo. And the week before, they lost in a forfeit to Striker Kistoon. So, whatever it is that's happening in the EU League, there's a lot of forfeits, I'm noticing. And, well, hopefully we won't be getting one of those today. As prediction poll is also live. Boomer Boys, ISG Juice. 2 teams you can choose from. Make sure you get your votes out there. And what is supposed to be quite a match. Again, reminder, we have 4 or 7 matches today on this stream. they're all at different times. They're all gonna be streamed at different times. But I think all of them will be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Some are a little more important than others. This one's not as important because we are still at the start of the season with the teams. Although getting a win here would be a pretty good thing, especially with both these teams being at similar records and both being at the start of their season. You want to start your season well. They should do something about forfeits. Kind of annoying. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can really do about forfeits. They just happen. They happen. I know there's a lot of leagues that actively take work into trying to prevent forfeits by having certain teams that forfeit often out of their league. But generally speaking, you can't stop forfeits. They happen. I mean, every team's gonna have to face that kind of situation. It does happen, unfortunately. Although I can tell you, most forfeits are due to pretty honest reasons. Teams don't just forfeit because they want to. Teams almost always forfeit because of some last-minute change-up or some issues with some life things. It usually forfeits are actually quite. Usually they're because of certain real-life reasons that actually are quite important and understandable. So that's usually how this works. As again, we should be having everyone in. It seems like actually everybody is in the lobby, so we'll start off this series a little early here. Why not? As we're going in game, as you can see, everybody's made it for this best of 5. Boomer Boys and ISG Juice here within the EU series. Early matches on the Sportiest stream. Well, these teams are ready for the action, and I'm ready to watch it. Boomer Boys on the blue, who were supposed to be here last week, couldn't make it due to a forfeit. This week, though, definitely a slightly different story. They will be here against Interstellar Gaming, Juice, Bartman, Morris Guy, Siso Speedy, playing against Enko, Demon, and Antivirus. In an early match, as this is again C1, C2 level. Both these teams really having a lot to prove here, and was considered the lowest division of European Amateur Rocket League here in this league. What's interesting about these lower level matches, if you want to call them that, the lower ranked matches, is that they're usually a lot closer. These teams are closer in ranked. There's not as much of a separation between the ranks as there was in some of the other leagues. Is that already falling in front for Demon? ISG take the first goal as Enko gets the free flip on it. Demon has an open net. ISG Juice already putting a lot of pressure on the Boomer Boys. We can see that pressure immediately pay off for them. But the thing about pressure, you got to be able to continue it, maintain it, and hold more of it. ISG Juice off to an early start, but now can they do it again? Boomer Boys, they're trying to get their own pace, but Enko already up to Demon. And ISG Juice can look to get this one out. Though the Boomer Boys definitely showing that they are a team that likes to play fast. But maybe that fast speed isn't really helping them, because that's a second goal for Demon. ISG Juice aren't really too afraid of the speed of the Boomer Boys. You can see them use that actually against the Boomer Boys with their ability to pass upfield like that. And their ability to, suck players into them and not really think about the consequences. They're catching the Boomer Boys in those are bad positions. ISG off to an early start. As now Demon wants a third. Shot in front. Bartman saves it. Follow-up from Enko. That will find its way in. And for the Boomer Boys, quite a sluggish beginning here for them. A miss from Siso Speedy. And then that team bump from Bartman only makes things tougher. Enko, the captain, at least the standing captain for this series, will be taking this one. And ISG will continue their run. As Bartman hits it wide. ISG Juice can get this one clear. Demon up for Enko. ISG showing that they have quite a successful transition game. And I think what helps it a lot is the fact that these guys are able to push up confidently but knowledgeably. Knowing that only push up whenever the other teammate has a true touch. Like, look at this. Enko immediately following up Demon because he knows Demon has that dribble. And you believe for ISG Juice to be able to read each other so well, definitely allowing for them to transition so much more easily. Boomer Boys still struggling. Is that number 4? Yes, it is. Demon's got his start in the game. We're only 2 minutes in. And ISG Juice ran out with some real aggression. They have not let up ever since the first second off the kickoff. And they will continue to do that as... well, they're just playing like they mean it. That's a 5th goal. Now exactly at the 2-minute marking here. 2 minutes have gone by. Demon's got his 4th. Enko will assist him here. Enko, having 4 assists. He's actually assisted all of the goals that Demon has had. Those two just working as a tried and true tested team here. Demon and Enko. They just won't slow down. As ISG Juice at 5 goals already. Boomer Boys. Well, this game might already be chalked. we are not even halfway there, and this game might already be over for them. I mean, a 5-goal comeback, that just doesn't happen often, if ever, in the history of Rocket League. And on a stream like this, and a match like this, I don't know how possible it will be for the Boomer Boys to come back. Saying the ISG Juice are still attacking, still putting on pressure. So Speedy gets the save. Demon now looking midfield for Antivirus. As Enko. Sky doesn't read it. Bartman to the corner. Demon. Bartman pinching midfield. Good away by Antivirus. Sky. Boomer Boys trying to get some offense, but their plays fall on deaf ears. ISG Juice, again, they transition so quickly and so meaningfully and utilize their teammates so well. Again, it was specifically Demon and Enko who find their way to break through. That's a good shot. It's slow but it's sure from So Speedy. And the Boomer Boys get their first of the series. So far, I've seen a lot of double commits from both these teams. So many plays where you're scratching your head thinking, why are they jumping at it? And why, more specifically, are multiple players jumping at it? Communication, definitely not on point. I mean, all these teams trying to play, it feels like such a quick, such a tight-knit rotation. Rotations can be difficult, and communication needs to be at top-notch. As a 6th goal for ISG. Demon now is his 5th. He's almost at a double hat-trick. This, I think, is the first goal this game. From ISG that is unassisted. As Demon. The 3 sets. Has he gone past everybody? So Speedy gets the block. Antivirus, midfield. Sky clears it. So Speedy wants to redirect. But will not happen. Boomer Boys have to wait for another opportunity. Midfield, Enko. And Antivirus double committing. Off the back wall from Bartman, but Demon reads it. ISG Juice get it clear. As now a long shot. That another one it is. This one from Demon. With his 2nd... sorry, his 6th of the game. His sorry, if it was Enko, it would have been 2nd. It's Demon who scores. It's Enko, I believe. Maybe he had an assist on that. No, it wasn't. Enko still no assisted there. ISG Juice at 7-1. Absolutely no remorse for the Boomer Boys. ISG off to quite an electric start as Boomer Boys still looking to attack out. Bartman wide of the net. ISG Juice looking to get it clear. Enko. That was only as far as So Speedy, but that touch is off target. Follow-up touch. Still high and wide. ISG. Oh, again, a lot of double commits, a lot of plays on defense. It feels like there's just a lack of communication from a team that definitely have to rely on it. They're still keeping a lot of these plays out, and so far their offense definitely more lethal, especially when you have Demon scoring a double hat trick. There's Antivirus with the block there. Now a dunk from Antivirus, wants to make it 8 in front. That's going to bounce its way in. Antivirus with his first of the game. He's been quite silent all game long, but off the work of Enko and Demon, he doesn't really have to do much, but here he decides to get himself on the scoreboard. 8-1 ISG Juice slaughtering the Boomer Boys here on Manfield. As more Sky, Antivirus. Right in front of the net. Enko's gonna block. Demon. Bartman. Over top. ISG Juice. Seem pretty content with his 8-1 lead, but they really want to keep that one that way, I think, as Bartman keeping it alive. Antivirus. Oh, might help the Boomer Boys out here, but no one's gonna get to it. Not even ISG. Game 1 will end in a 8-1, a 7-goal difference. An absolute blowout for ISG. Demon with over 1,000 points this game. Quite the start for ISG in this series. If this is how the series is going to go, I'll be very worried for the Boomer Boys. They do have Anthony Zero actually in the lobby as well. He is a sub for them. We'll see if maybe they utilize that. Because for now, at least, it has not looked good. Again, ISG, Demon with a double hat trick. Enko and Antivirus with one themselves. Enko, again, who is their standing captain. Their usual captain, which is Gulag. He's not here today, so Enko's doing it for him. He's got a playmaker. Again, he's got 4 assists. It won't be slowed down, that's for sure. As again, you might not immediately recognize the name Gulag, but he does go by a different name. I know he goes by Iron Man Beast, so he does have. That is the name that he's probably more recognized by. That's the name he goes by in AGL. He just, again, we're getting different names as Boomer Boys. Looks like they're already making this up. Yeah, they are. Anthony Zero coming in from Morris Sky. Not a surprise here that they're making that substitution. With how badly Game 1 ended, there really isn't many questions, I think, that they had about what to do for Game 2. It's just, you gotta change something. ISG coming off extremely hot. And would attack back on them. Going to acquire a lot more, or maybe again just a whole different playstyle. Maybe it's a playstyle difference. I mean, admittedly, Demon did pop off, so we'll see if he can maybe recreate that. Obviously, I don't think he'll be scoring another 6 goals in a game, but he'd at the very least score a couple. Yeah, they're going to try to lead his team here as Antivirus down for Enko. He couldn't get the reach on that though. ISG Juice will have to settle to that one, just getting cleared all the way back. Enko keeping it 50-50. It's ISO Speedy, gets over the last defender, but it is still wide. Ball from Anthony Zero. Antivirus gets it clear. And now ISG Juice can go back on the offense. Antivirus might just want to have the shot himself. That one is weak. Boomer Boys. No issues, at least for now. ISG waiting for the opportunity as that one, not very good in front of the net. Doesn't go in, and a lot of text chat being used here by ISG. Like, they were using it a lot last game, and this game too. I wonder if they're like not in team comms with each other, or if it's just a natural thing for them. Rarely do you see teams use team chat in a matchup like this, because you don't have to. You're usually in team comms. In a voice call, they're using team comms. A lot of times they're using it to apologize, or to congratulate, or to thank. For ISG, I mean, they've been using it a lot more. Boomer Boys have been quite silent on the team chat, as most teams are. ISG have not been. An interesting thing. Again, I wonder if they're actually in a team call with each other. It would explain why they've been double committing so often, if they aren't. Definitely a unique playstyle if they aren't. As Saiso. Stopped by Enko. As that one now looking midfield for Antivirus. That one's been whiffed. Demon waiting. Gonna let Anthony Zero clear it here as Boomer Boys definitely finding more success in this game. Again, I think it has something to do with more so with ISG last game having just been so elite. In this game goes a little more back to what you would expect from a series like this between these two teams. A little more even. Though surprisingly not a lot of scoring even so. Boomer Boys, maybe not as potent as a team on offense, but they definitely have the pressure to do it. As that one, is that falling in? Yeah, it is. Demon has a stone gold. Saiso Speedy will be given credit, but this one, I believe, was not on target. Oh, no, it definitely was. Demon will have to make that save there. That is not a great touch. That's one he knows he should have been able to get. He was definitely sitting on top of that one. Instead of hitting it away from the net, he hits it into it. ISG down by 1 in this game. Halfway through, 0 goals. Quite a far cry from what they were able to do last game, which was shut down the Boomer Boys. And from having an 8-goal blowout, and now being at risk of losing without even scoring once. You definitely have to question about this team's consistency. It does feel like it's one change to the Boomer Boys and immediately ISG Juice just do not contend with them. Well, it is difficult to deal with changes, especially in a series like this where you're just so comfortable in Game 1. You have to be able to be prepared for it. As Enko Back for Demon, antivirus. Moving upfield. ISG. Haven't even had that many shots in this game, to be honest. But they will get their opportunities if they ask for them. Anthony 0. Enko. First to it. ISG Juice. Infield pass. Demon. Made it too heavily for it. Bartman will get the clear. ISG. Still searching. As this one will somehow fumble its way through here. Demon. On the back wall for a challenge, but they waited too long. In front. Dunk from So Speedy. Boomer Boys double their lead. Demon here waited just too long. Let the challenge come from Anthony. And by the time he knew that it was too late, he was already in his net, making a last-second save. And it won't matter. So Speedy comes in to finish it off. ISG Juice. Again, a far cry from game 1. You have to question this team's consistency. You can score 8 goals in one game, but score 0 the next. That's definitely a problem. You need to be able to get yourself on the board consistently. These guys not able to do it. As now another goal, this time from Bartman. Boomer Boys backing on some goals here, making this game theirs. His antivirus completely missed. He doesn't even go for it in that case. Just gives up on the ball. And right now in this game, ISG Juice, a huge change up from game 1. They look like a shell of their former selves. As Enko, I can't believe that he has that boost. He's been using that boost for all series long. A loud boost, I'll give him that. As loud as the response is from the Boomer Boys. They're still not done. They want a 4th. They might get it here. As long as they keep attacking. So Speedy. Maybe looking midfield for Anthony 0. That's a good touch. Anthony 0 doesn't read it, though. A great pass from So Speedy. Anthony 0 maybe was expecting something a little close to the ground. Boomer Boys won't get their 4th goal from that play. Zenko. Saved by Bartman. Demon. Back upfield, but So Speedy blocks. Challenges coming in from the Boomer Boys. The last couple seconds. Clear from antivirus. Bartman up high. And ISG Juice puts it off from back wall. They just want this game to be done. This was quite a disappointing game here for ISG Juice, from having an 8-1 game 1 now to losing 3-0 with having only 1 shot to speak of. It's a complete flip. And again, consistency. Where is it from this ISG Juice side? Do they have consistency? They're going to have to prove it to us that they can definitely do this, and this is just an off game, because this game was quite weak for them. Boomer Boys did make a change. Again, they added in Anthony 0, but that really wasn't the difference maker this one. Yeah, most of it came to ISG Juice just not being able to break out the same way. Well, it was expected they were not going to have as many goals as they did last game. Having only 1 shot is definitely a problem. As Moon Boys just felt more comfortable. And definitely happier overall. As we move into Game 3. So far, both these games have kind of gone without really much of a close result. Do we see a close game in this series? It's just, whichever team scores first seems to be the one that just runs away with it. Well, this isn't unlikely in a rank at this level where confidence can mean the difference between winning and losing. Have it be so wildly different, both these teams, is quite an impressive feat. Boomer Boys having shown that they can regain, they can respond, even to the strongest of adversities. ISG Juice still were able to beat them so heavily and already having to play some defense, but now they can break away. Enko off the corner. Second touch, it's a great play in midfield. Morsky misses it. And a couple team bumps here. Boomer Boys able to get away as Morsky having now subbed in for this game. In for Bartman. Boomer Boys. Surprising that they're making the subs. Obviously, this must be a 4-person rotation. They maybe are trying to learn what rush is going to be best for them going into the playoffs. And a better time to do it than in the regular season. A league where essentially everybody will make it to the playoffs eventually. But for the Boomer Boys, again, trying to test their roster, see which one will work, and what playstyle will be their best. does feel like a Mordecai. It's more so on the quick offenses, the quick attacks. And Mordecai, you saw you wanted that one there, but you got overconfidence. Demon with the first goal of the game, going for ISG juice. And a lot of this comes to Mordecai just not giving faith that Demon could shoot that one. He put himself upfield, maybe half expecting Demon to actually miss that one. Well, he would be proven wrong there, as Demon smashes that one to the back of the net. ISG Juice up by 1. But they are not done with their offense just yet. Boomer Boys trying to attack back. Inco. Demoed. From behind by Anthony Zero. Demon blocks it. Demon now. Pass 2. As he got that last one. No, he doesn't. Siso Speedy gets there. Boomer Boys keep their defense clean. As Enko. Off the back wall. Siso Speedy. Flick away. Challenged by Demon. ISG holding offensive pressure. Ever since they scored first, they've been able to keep this kind of gameplay going. Boomer Boys still have a lot of opportunities to come back. I mean, it is only 1 goal. All they need is 1 good chance and they'll be back in it. But will they get that chance is the bigger question. They've been sitting back so far, using up so much boost to get so little away from their nets. Follow-up shot. That one's blocked. Demon. And this one will be pinched away. Anthony Zero does have the sidewall, but Enko clears it back. More Sky letting it just bounce over Anthony Zero. Siso Speedy. Past 1. Now able to get past Enko. And here comes Antivirus. ISG. After dribble, Antivirus. Challenged by Morris Sky. Siso Speedy with the clear. Boomer Boys. Still searching. Counter-attack plays. Trying to work for them, but that touch from Morris Sky will be wide. Anthony Zero. Inch midfield. Triple commit from ISG. Lack of communication plaguing them again, and this will be open for Anthony Zero. Oh, and this all comes down to a huge error. ISG Juice got really nervous on their own back wall. Everybody jumps for it. Someone's got to call that play. And again, I don't even know if they're in team comms. But if they are, that is a huge error on rotations. If they aren't, well, we can definitely see that plaguing them here. As and you're going to see the reason why good communication is so important. Mistakes like those cannot happen, especially in a game like this that is actually quite close. Series. I mean, the first 2 games were not close. This game definitely is. There'll be a huge turnaround point for one of these teams. As Anthony Zero off the sidewall. Antivirus getting bumped by Enko here. Boomer Boys didn't take advantage of it, but again, the rotations and the communication of ISG not on point here as Siso Speedy trying to dribble flick. Enko blocks him. Antivirus to the sidewall. Clear long. Morris Sky. Enko couldn't return the favor. Morris Sky. Is that on? No, it's not. It does go to the corner where Siso Speedy's waiting. Anthony Zero off the back wall. Boomer Boys with a chance in front. Morris Sky trying to take the lead. Hits the post. Boomer Boys still searching. Again pops in front. But this time, it'll be ISG who get to it. There's Morris Sky. Saved by Enko. Awkward bounce means that you're gonna have a tougher time getting back to it. Demon misses this. Enko off the sidewall. Morris Sky. High lob. Antivirus, does he have it? No, he doesn't! And it goes all the way. The captain of the Boomer Boys takes the lead by 1. And now only 17 seconds left. They just need to hold out a little bit longer. And this series will be theirs for this game will be theirs for taking. The series will be 1 step closer to theirs for the win. Morris Sky off the back wall. Awkward play as he got another one. Enko saves. Siso Speedy keeps it up. Only for the Boomer Boys in offense. Demon to the corner. Pinched. Anthony Zero shoots down to the ground. The Boomer Boys now up 2-1. After having quite a tumultuous game 1, game 2, game 3. Pulling back. Again, they're still making those changes. Again, they're just trying to rotate everybody in. As Bartman coming in for Saiso Speedy. So Speedy was quite an important player in this game. He's been important in every game, so they've removed what would be probably their strongest player so far this series. Definitely an interesting call from the Boomer Boys, especially in a game that was so incredibly close. Going to Game 5 is probably something that they don't want to see, but again, adding in Bartman, removing Saiso Speedy. We'll see how that will work. Definitely will add in a new aggressive element. Bartman definitely, I think, from what I've seen from him at least, Saiso Speedy really good at shooting and saving. Bartman a little more kind of in the middle. And trying to hold pressure. So, again, we will see just how well they can do that. Here in Game 4, Boomer Boys only need this game here to take the series. Feels like they're en route to do so, but still, ISG Juice stand in their way. Winning the series does mean taking one more game, and we've seen teams struggle at closing things out. ISG Juice not out of the realm of possibility for them to take both Game 4 and Game 5. It will require them to have a kind of a resurgence that shows that they definitely can do it. Ever since Game 1, their offense, well, has gone back to maybe a more normal level. That normal level hasn't worked as Bartman's just missed. You sub him in, and already he's not doing so well for the Boomer Boys. ISG with a freebie as Bartman. That is quite an easy touch to make. I can't believe he missed that. Even at this level, even at C1, C2, he should be making contact with the ball. And an error that will go punished. Boomer Boys, and specifically Bartman, will want that one back. More Sky, saved by Demon, Enko with a redirect. ISG searching, Anthony Zero misses. Demon down to the corner. Keeping it close here. No shot coming from ISG. Boomer Boys again get the ball away. Bartman off the back wall, and touch from Enko, still in front of the net here. And Pages just plays here as Boomer Boys can get rid of it. ISG though, again, as soon as things start to get a bit nerve-wracking for them, that's when those double commits happen. That's when there's team play starts to fall apart for them. When I think Boomer Boys can definitely be their strongest and when they attack, as that one rolling for Demon. He does hit it across. Enko. Let me get it past one player before it was sent away by the Boomer Boys. Bartman. Demon. Challenged by Morris Sky, who saw that play develop. Now pinched away Antivirus. ISG Juice doing well to keep it, but keep it for long. Can they get back themselves offense that maybe can get them at those chances that they can put in? For a lot of these shooting opportunities to jump spin in really tough corridors for them. Small openings, small breaks and rotations of the Boomer Boys. Not enough space for ISG as we're still searching as Bartman. Right on Enko, but Enko knew better than to just shoot it into him here as Antivirus down. Demon wants the shot. Bartman clears it away. Boomer Boys now with the counterattack. Bartman. Low boost. Light touch. Enko block. Demon only as far as Morris Sky. Boomer Boys trying to push up, but you can already see that their offense just isn't willing to take those kind of risks. ISG Juice definitely are more likely to do that, but Boomer Boys kind of feels like they're sitting from a distance here. And waiting to see the plays fold in their favor, but it just isn't likely as Bartman again making the mistakes on defense and being subbed in. He's not made a very good impact on this team. As for the second goal in a row, Bartman definitely had that one. I'm sure he knew it too. That one, he panicked way too easily. ISG Juice really fine with it though, as this lead can be one that they can hold. Bartman off the back wall, looking for Anthony Zero. Enko with a clear. Boomer Boys who now wait for the opportunities, but they will not come. Demon, what a shot! Off the bar and in. ISG Juice once again running away with one of these games. Doing it quite strongly, as it does feel like this roster of Anthony Zero, Morris Guy, and Bartman just doesn't work here against ISG. Does feel like ISG just finds a way to break through this team so much more easily than the others. I think a lot of it comes down to Boomer Boys. One, it's mistakes on defense. They are definitely making more whiffs than they should be in this kind of in this situation. But also, the offense themselves just isn't one that's holding the ball as well. It feels like they aren't finding as much success. This is an offense that's more counterattack heavy. Against ISG Juice, that just isn't going to be a viable strategy. You got to keep pressure. You got to be able to have multiple chances and multiple shots. Just like that, Boomer Boys almost got their first. Now Anthony Zero blocked by Antivirus. Demon with the clear. Bartman dunked by Demon. More Sky. Not able to read it, and ISG looked for the play downfield. Demon, as he got the dribble. Well, he did, but it was high of the net. Boomer Boys can get it clear. As more Sky on low boost. Gonna bump out Demon, but it'll still be cleared away by ISG. Is ISG trying to pave the way. Boomer Boys might be starting to settle in here for what might be a Game 5 series. Or Sky, midfield. Boomer Boys have not given up, but again, they got to be able to plan for Game 5. What roster did they put in? I think it would be that roster they played in Game 2 with Outmore Sky. That roster had the most success. Would not be surprised if that's the roster they choose to play if they go to that situation. Again, every second making it seem more and more likely that they will. Hartman, midfield. There by Antivirus. Anthony Zero. Trying to go again up for the Boomer Boys. Ultimately, nothing really working for them as Antivirus. To the back wall. Sorry, the ceiling. Now towards the back wall. More Sky got the save. Boomer Boys looking for one goal now, just to get themselves some confidence going into the final game of the series. ISG Juice, though, every win they've had has been quite dominant and quite impressive. But now, we're heading to the last game of the series. Someone's gonna win it here. Is it the Boomer Boys? Is it Interstellar Gaming Juice? One more game to decide it. We'll see what decision the Boomer Boys have on if they make a change. I have a feeling that they will. And again, I have a feeling if any roster they're going to go with, they would go to the roster from Game 2, which did not include Morris Sky. But we will see. As again, on the wins for ISG, it always seems to be Demon who has to get those scoring up for him. Although this game was Enko's game. 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 save. Definitely the difference maker in this one. Here we go, Game 5. Boomer Boys, do they make a change? And they do not make a change. Sizer Speedy not moving in. They want to play with that same roster. They want to get a win with this roster here. Boomer Boys, I mean, they credit to them. They made a decision and they're sticking with it. But this is the roster that did just lose Game 4 and I believe lost Game 1. So they gotta prove that ISG Juice don't have the consistency against this roster. I think what will really help them is an early goal, as that's a good infield pass. Antivirus blocks more Sky. I look for another opportunity, but ISG Juice just get to clear it away. Demon now looking for a long shot. Bartman, does he have it? Yes, he does. Boomer Boys block that one. Another chance coming from ISG, this time from Antivirus. Another double commit. This time, though, no one reads it. Demon infield. Low shot! And it goes to the top of the net. ISG Juice take the first strike. And it comes from who else but Demon. What really made that shot so strong there was because it wasn't strong. It was a weak shot. It was light. It did force the defender to essentially fly by the ball. They were expecting a faster shot. That obviously never came. The Boomer Boys have to find a way back here in this game. More Sky. But downfield, Demon blocks it out. Enko. Bartman. Under Catan. Follow up, Anthony Zero. And it's a tie game. Boomer Boys very quickly and very suddenly get our goal back. This one looked like it was in ISG's control of that goal, but Demon never had it. Anthony Zero knew well. The Boomer Boys can now take away what ISG Juice built up for them. An antivirus off the corner. Now trying to double tap it in front. ISG Juice looking for some creative ways to get their scoring under a strong foundation. It's Bartman. Moving players, Morrisky. Not on target, but it is in front. Enko clears it, but only as far as Anthony Zero, who can now again serve it up for Boomer Boys. Demon, midfield, antivirus. Trying to get the shot going. Boomer Boys can try to keep it out, but antivirus, here's a quick one, and Anthony Zero is there. Bartman off the side wall. Demon in front. Boomer Boys. Again, this has been a close game so far. And so far this series, it's seen a lot of not so close games. We've only seen really one game that's very similar to this and how close it was, and that was Game 3 when the Boomer Boys were able to get that close 2-1 win. Now here in Game 5. And they repeat that. Demon. Looking for chances, but will they ever come? Boomer Boys shot down. Enko's got the block. Anthony Zero at the back wall. Antivirus there. Enko gets it clear. Clear from Antivirus. Boomer Boys waiting in front of the net. Maybe a bit dangerously there. Antivirus got a piece of that. I think he did. ISG Juice had a chance. Antivirus got in the way. Back the other. And it is Bartman who puts it in. The Boomer Boys take the lead in Game 5. On one end of the field, it's Antivirus who stops his own team from scoring. On the other end, it's Boomer Boys. More specifically, Bartman, who can put it in. Off a play from Morrisky. Boomer Boys. Well, now in the lead, now looking to add more to it in front. Clear from Antivirus. Anthony Zero. Demon clears it back. Boomer Boys still searching. But ISG Juice wants the answer. They want to tie this one up. So far, they have not done well when these games get close. It does feel like, for them, this is a roster that they should be able to beat. I mean, they've been able to do it multiple times already. Boomer Boys, though, have been able to adapt to the gameplay as Demon. In front for Enko. Clear back, Demon now. And a demo comes through. Enko, midfield, awkward, in front. Saved away. ISG Juice still searching. Antivirus. Maybe a shot by Morrisky. Will read him. And now to Demon, who has been the only one to score for ISG Juice in this game so far. Quite impressive that their top scorer only getting one goal. As Enko still flick around Bartman, now challenge on Anthony Zero. ISG Juice in for Demon. That one's wide. Follow up maybe. Bartman still got it clear. Antivirus sent away, but Anthony Zero up to the corner. They get blocked. Demon. Morrisky. Pinch in front for the Boomer Boys. Anthony Zero doesn't shoot it. ISG Juice. Maybe another chance. A downfield play. Enko's shot is easily kept out by Morrisky. Boomer Boys set it all the way back. ISG Juice, another clear. Just looking for any sort of offense they can get. 30 seconds now. ISG Juice, desperate to get themselves back in it. Boomer Boys, one more goal, should be able to secure this win, but that may not be likely as ISG Juice looking forward. Here comes Demon, wide, Antivirus, weak, and it will be kept out. ISG Juice, the opportunity there in the final seconds. Still maybe one more. Demon, dribble to the back wall. ISG Juice, searching on Zero! And it's Enko who finds it! ISG Juice, against all odds, find a way to tie it up. With near 0 seconds left on the scoreboard, we have overtime. For the Boomer Boys, well, they kept that lead. They just couldn't keep it out at the last second, the last chance. ISG Juice clawing their way back. The Boomer Boys. Now the momentum really is against them. ISG Juice. Definitely feel like this game should be theirs now with that kind of a goal. But They still have to get their last one, and that won't happen! Anthony Servo shuts it down! And Boomer Boys in overtime prove, no, that goal will not matter. They do take the series. In a close Game 5 overtime. Now their record extended to 2-0. The Boomer Boys win the series. And ISG Juice, with how close it's been, will not be able to take them down when it matters most. As what a match, Boomer Boys coming out strong. And this will be quite an impressive showing here on this stream. Going into Game 5, quite a difficult ask. As it will be the Boomer Boys who do take this one. Again, what a result. As it will be, again, the Boomer Boys, led by Morris Guy, who is another caster, by the way. He has done casting. He is a recognizable caster if you don't know who he is. I actually didn't even... I actually failed to even mention that he was a caster. Yeah, he is another caster. Again, a very well acclaimed one. I recognize him. As we will get more Sky jumping in here with us for a quick interview. Again, he'll be talking to us about this win, about this series. It was quite an eventful one. As series are to do with Game 5. Just, here you are, welcome in, Morris Sky. Congratulations on your win, the Boomer Boys. Their first showing on the stream, and it goes to Game 5 overtime. But you do pull it out. How are you feeling?
Yeah, man, that was an emotional roller coaster. I mean, yeah, we're not going to talk about the first game because that was just us kind of warming up and lulling them into false sense of security. But man, that was a tough series.
Yeah, what really interested me about it is, again, that first game, it was an absolute beatdown. I mean, we knew ISG were probably not going to be able to score that many times in the later games, but still knew that they had the offense. And an immediate flip in Game 2. Again, you guys make a lot of substitutions, and it seems like some of those substitutions are beneficial. Tell me about why you guys do this as a roster.
I mean, to be honest, the substitutions is just because we're doing this league just to have a bit of fun at the end of the day. I mean, I would like to say there's like some amazing tactics and some amazing plan behind it, but to be honest, we're just doing it, just to keep, rotate so that everyone gets a sort of chance to play. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then hey ho, it is what it is. So yeah, there's no sort of amazing tactic behind it. It's just we just played to have a bit of fun really. And Speedy had to go and get some chicken nuggets anyway, so he can sort of carry on for the last couple of games.
Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't make that change again. Game 4 to Game 5. Game 4, it was the same roster that played in Game 1, I believe, and it became the same roster that played in Game 5 that got that win in overtime. You gotta tell me what? Again, I was wondering why you guys kept the same roster in Game 5. Obviously, we found out it's for very trivial matters with Seiso just getting hungry. I don't blame him at all. Whenever you have to eat, I guess. But again, you kept that same roster going to Game 5, which obviously, yeah. But did it worry you at all that was the roster that could not get a win against these guys at all in the series?
No, there was no. It was calculated. It was calculated at the end of the day. No, it's one of those things. Like the first game was just such a weird start to the series. We're not too sure what happened. I mean, it just seems to like fall apart, and then we just couldn't sort of stop the goals coming in. But we just sort of kept talking to each other, making sure that we kept on trying to do the basics and fundamentals, and it kind of worked in the end. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Juice. We thought we had it in the bag, and then they decided to take us into a Game 5 overtime. I mean, it's great for the content. It's annoying for us as players, though. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, of course. Again, you get your win. Obviously, you yourself, of course, as a caster, yourself as to you know, by the way, I'll plug your Twitch, twitch.tv, Morris Sky. Go show him support. Great
Appreciate
caster. Again, you know as a caster as well as I do, we love Game 5 overtimes. You don't. And it was probably the worst way to go to overtime in Game 5, getting scored on at 0 seconds. Obviously, with your overall, it seems like the overall relaxed attitude the team has, that really didn't affect you, but even so, going into overtime, there had to have been some thoughts about, what happens if we lose this series. Again, going into overtime, you guys, though, picked yourself up pretty quickly. How easy is it for you guys to kind of shrug off those kind of plays that go against you?
I would love to say it's like really easy, but like 0 second goals are just absolute a bit of a drain. But yeah, I mean, we're old enough and we're stupid enough to know that at the end of the day, we just got to kind of sweep it under the rug and just put it down to one of those things that happens in Rocket League. And fortunately, we just knew if we kept up the pressure, just kept on trying to sort of peg them back, we can sort of get that final goal, which we did in the end. And yeah. I mean, we're just chilled about it. We're not, we knew we could get away with the win.
Well, now with the 2-0 record, you guys are still undefeated in your season. You guys are taking down multiple opponents here. Again, congratulations on your win, More Sky, and to the rest of the Boomer Boys. Before you leave, you have any final words you have to say? Any shoutouts?
I just appreciate. Thanks for casting us, man. I know last week was a bit of a letdown, but thanks for coming back and stepping in today. And just shout out to the rest of the team, basically, and to all the guys. They're absolute legends, and we're looking forward to seeing if we can sort of keep this undefeated streak going until all the way through to the end of the season. We will see. We'll see, though. Fingers crossed.
Again, congratulations on your win there, More Sky, and the Boomer Boys. Congratulations on your win. Have an amazing rest of your night. I know it's night there probably for you guys. It's like 6. It's 6. No, it's almost 7. It's almost 7 for you guys.
It's nearly dinner time for us over here.
Yeah, you guys, again, having some fun action there in your kind of late afternoon. Again, congratulations on your win. Have an amazing rest of your day.
Cheers, dude. You too, man.
And that was Morris Sky, the captain of the Moon Boys. They did just have a 3-2 win on the stream. We'll take a look at our schedule again. Reminder, the stream will be going offline for a little bit. We'll be back with Unknown Esports, 135 Black. Followed up, we'll have Swordfish, Bebop, Striker, Nebula. We'll end the night with Team Gambit, Knights of Chaos, Strikers, Gold. Again, we're going to be having a lot of streams today, a lot of matches. It'll be fun. Of course, stick around for more action. And again, thank you all so much for joining for the time being. Of course, again, still a lot more action later today. You don't want to miss it. That is it from me. Thank you all so much for your support. It does, again, mean a lot to me to have people there to kind of back you up. As again, the night of action. The day of action will continue. But again, that's it from me. Thank you all so much for your support. I'll be going live again very soon. For now, I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys later. Again, congratulations to the Boomer Boys on their win. As I'm looking to find someone to raid, someone that I would know. Who could I raid? There's definitely someone live that I would know, right? I have to have enough European friends. I don't know. Here, let me find. Oh yeah, let's find someone that we haven't raided before then. Who's live that I can raid? Let's see. Let's go and raid. Ooh. This is the problem at the end of the stream, especially when you stream for Europe. I don't have a lot of people I know that stream this early, so you gotta find someone. We'll find someone, don't worry. Who is it that's live? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll find someone, don't worry. Let's go raid this guy. Again, thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you guys later tonight again with that Unknown Esports 125 Black match. But for now, that's it from me. Have an amazing rest of your night if you guys are in Europe. If you guys are in North America, have an amazing rest of your afternoon or morning, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. I'll see you guys very soon.